All right, so another coding challenge. This time, given a string with lowercase letters only, if you're allowed to replace no more than k letters with any letter, find the length of the longest substring having the same letters after replacement. So, for example, if you're given this string here and up to 2 replacements, k, the longest substring that you would have is 5, and that being BCCBB, because you would replace the 2 C's and have that substring. So, how to solve this? The approach that I took was to use a variable length sliding window, and then also keeping track of character counts within the current substring or sliding window that I'm using. And in Go, since I'm given a string and I'm going to iterate over that, or need to iterate over the characters of the string, I first convert it to an array of runes. So I'm iterating through this array of runes, and at each new time I increase the right side of the sliding window, I add that character to the character counts map. So if it's in there, increment it. If it's not, just add it. And then at each iteration, I want to be checking if I'm using a replacement or not, if I need to replace the current letter. I need to replace the current letter if the right side character, the one that I'm introducing on the right side of the sliding window, does not equal the one that's on the left side. So if they're not equal, reduce replacements by 1. And so basically, I can keep adding characters on the right side even if I have 0 replacements left, as long as those characters are the same as the one that's on the very left side of the sliding window. So if I've introduced a new character on the right side and that leaves me with like negative replacements, I have less than 0 replacements left, then I need to increase the left side of the sliding window, basically getting rid of characters from my substring until I would theoretically have more or enough replacements to keep adding more characters on the right. So, for example, I'm iterating through this, and I hit this second C, which is when I would have -1 replacements left. Then I would need to increase the left side of my sliding window. I do that, and still I have negative replacements left because it's A, B, C, and so I would have had to replace these 3. So I still have -1 replacements. So I need to increment it once more. And so once I do, then I have 0 replacements left because those characters would have needed to match up with B, but they were different. So I used 2 replacements on those C's. But I can still keep adding characters on the right side, even if I have 0 replacements left. And that's how I get that substring. So I'm doing that. I'm increasing the left side and then updating replacements as well. So basically, the original amount of replacements I'm given minus the characters that are not the desired one within the current substring once I have updated my substring. So the length of the substring minus the number of characters equal to the one that's on the furthest left side, and then subtract that from your originally allotted replacements, or K. So once you've done that, you're iterating through at each additional character that you're at to the right side. You also want to check if you need to replace your current you need to replace the longest substring, because that's your answer. And yeah, so once you do that, then you're all good. So yeah, this one took me a lot longer than the others. I think I was having trouble visualizing indices and whatnot, and I think I need to get better at debugging, using debugging tools, because I was just like printing variables, which just gets quite cumbersome and is annoying. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks.